The Oregon Audits Division's calling for a shift in the state's approach to domestic violence. Jillian Fortner shares findings from their recent report.
Domestic violence is a deeply troubling issue that affects countless of lives across the country and here in Oregon. And now state auditors are looking for solutions to better support the victims. Oregon Audits Division released an advisory report this week assessing domestic violence in the state.
We wanted to take a look to see what the state was doing to improve or to assist those who are victims to domestic violence. We chose to do this as an advisory review, mainly because there isn't really one state agency that's out there that has governance over this concern.
While there's a lot of individual agencies and people down in the local communities doing a lot of really amazing work here, there's no, it's a very fragmented and complex system. And remembering that victims and survivors and advocates are having to navigate this system during a time of extreme duress in their personal lives, even threats to their safety.
Auditors hope they can improve some of the gaps in the system. Their report stresses the importance of having emergency housing, legal assistance, and mental health services for victims. They say that there are many barriers to accessing these resources.
Social issues like housing, lack of childcare, lack of mental health care, these are contributors to incidents of domestic violence. They make it worse and more prevalent, and they also make it much, much more difficult for a survivor to seek out legal or community-based services and protections.
According to their report, 1 out of 3 women face physical abuse from a partner, while 1 out of 4 men face physical abuse from a partner. Intimate partners are responsible for 1 out of 5 homicides nationwide. Here in Oregon, over a third of adults experience domestic violence in their lifetimes, with numerous cases resulting in fatalities.
The number of homicides that we saw between 2009 to 2019, 532 deaths from a total of almost 400 domestic violence incidents. That number is amazing to me. It's huge and totally unacceptable. We would really like a statewide strategy to be able to look across the state and see where the gaps are, what the needs are, and where they can direct resources.
If you or a loved one are suffering from domestic violence, the national hotline is 800-799-7233. The full report is available on Oregon Secretary of State's website. Jillian Fortner, News Channel 21.